Hello blog readers, I am Jennifer Riley, a partner at Seyfarth Shaw. Today I'm talking with another partner here at Seyfarth Shaw, esteemed class action litigator Jerry Maatman. Over the past few weeks we have touched on a number of popular legal topics. Today Jerry and I will be talking about Judge Richard Posner. Last month, Judge Posner announced his retirement from the U.S. Court of Appeals for the 7th Circuit. First of all, Jerry, for those who don't know, can you tell us who is Richard Posner?
He's probably, or he was, the most influential judge on the 7th Circuit. He was appointed by President Reagan in 1981. I recall as a young lawyer arguing a case in front of him in 1981, where as I got up to the podium, he asked me questions about the appeal before he even said my name. He was known as an active questioner of attorneys before him, and probably the most influential judge on the 7th Circuit.
What landmark class action decisions was Judge Posner a part of?
Well, he wrote thousands of rulings while he was on the bench, many influential class action decisions in interpreting Rule 23. My three favorites are the Thorogood versus Sears Roebuck decision, the N. Ray Walgreens decision, and the Pella class action decisions. Each dealt with the extent to which issues can be certified under Rule 23 and the standards for district courts to approve settlements. Judge Posner was very exacting whenever reviewing proposed class action settlements to make sure that lawyers weren't getting rich off the backs of their clients in terms of the plaintiff's class, and so he probably wrote some of the most influential decisions in terms of exacting standards for settlements that should be approved pursuant to Rule 23.
With those major class action decisions in mind, how would you describe the legacy left by Judge Posner?
Well, I think that certification of class actions is not unlike real estate. Location is everything. And many have believed that the 7th Circuit over time was a very conservative jurisdiction insofar as summary judgment orders being granted in many employment discrimination cases. But in the Rule 23 context, given Judge Posner's influence, the 7th Circuit has been very liberal with respect to certifying class actions and very exacting with respect to settling class actions. So I think the legacy or the takeaways would be several. The first is either you agree or disagree with Judge Posner, but you have to look at his decisions whenever you have an issue before the district courts within the 7th Circuit or an appeal there. He's probably written about it, and you need to take account of whatever he wrote. The next would be his influence as a thinker and the expansion of Rule 23 in a very practical way and a very economics-driven way in terms of his legacy from the University of Chicago School of Economics. So he may well have retired this year, but his influence will probably be felt for years in terms of Rule 23 issues.
Thank you, Jerry, and thanks to our readers for tuning in for another interesting vlog. Make sure to subscribe to the blog and follow our Twitter page as we continue to monitor the hottest issues in employment law and provide highlights to all blog readers.